And again, it is the second anniversary of the time that we got him. And I mean, Anthony, just how great have these last 2 years been for? I know we stress it, throughout the season, but have this just been like the two most golden years you can imagine in Dodger baseball?
Yeah, I can't think of any other stretch, at least for the time I've been alive, where it feels like I'm living in a dream basically every time I throw on the Dodger game. It's almost come to the point like Universal Studios has a commercial where they use Michael Bublé's "I'm Feeling Good," and I look up instinctively thinking like, "Oh, it's a Dodger game. It's Ohtani time," but no, it's just a commercial. But yeah, this is kind of really like the golden era, and I feel kind of like jealous of like the younger generation below me, and like the early teens or even kids right now, because like I would have loved to have grown up in a golden era like it is right now. Like this wasn't something that I grew up with. Like the best team that I can remember growing up was probably, damn, like I hate to say it, but like looking back at it, like 2013, that team was really good. 2017 again, but like I was already in college by then, so I really don't consider it like quote unquote growing up. 2013, I was in high school, so yeah, it feels like it's just like I feel like every time I throw on a Dodger game, I'm living in a dream basically because I just don't know. We have so much talent that I don't know who's gonna perform or who's gonna do something crazy. I know Otani's the mainstay, the main figure that kind of goes crazy, but like there's days when Freddie Freeman goes crazy. There's days when like Tommy Edman has a really good game. Will Smith, again, underrated guy. You sometimes forget he's even part of the team because he's just so quiet. But like one of the main reasons we ended up winning the World Series because he performed really well in that World Series. So I don't know. This is kind of like the golden era for Dodger baseball, and like I always joke with my buddy whose son is only like a couple months old. I'm like, all these problems like in the future, they talk about like deferral money. That's problems for him. Like if I get like 8 world championships in this 10-year span, like I'm set for life basically. Like those are problems for him in the future, not me.
I mean, in a way, it's almost bad because if you're young and you're seeing all this, you're going to think that this is just normal and you're supposed to just win every year. And then you might have a little bit of a rude awakening later. On the flip side, being an adult, I mean, Cody, would you agree that it was almost like worth the wait and we appreciate it more because we saw so many years when this was not happening?
Yeah, I think the buildup was great. I would have loved to enjoy these years while I was in like high school, where I got clowned on a lot, especially, you lose back-to-back World Series. That was like my, I believe, junior and senior year. And then you kind of, for leading up to that, they could never get past the St. Louis Cardinals, who still, they live in my nightmare. So taking their players and making their fan base mad, brings me a smile to my face as well. But yeah, now we're kind of in the era where a lot of people would make fun of you for being a Dodger fan. Like Anthony said, he grew up, being a Dodger fan wasn't cool. Now it's like, oh, you're a Dodger fan. What are you, a bandwagon? Like they sign everybody, like they're ruining the sport of baseball. And I'm just like, I don't really care. I mean, I've been waiting for this for a while. I told myself, I said, maybe I just need one. And then they get one. I'm like, well, I need a full season. Then they get another one. Then they went back to back. I'm kind of just enjoying the ride. We'll see how many championships they get over these next, 10 years. I mean, they're set up pretty much for a decade plus of more, dominance. We'll see what happens, but pretty good time to be a Dodger fan.